Alright, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back. It's time for some more adventures with Gingi'Vitis here in Oblivion. That's right. So where we left off, we were just jumping into this plane of Oblivion. Looks like this guy just collapsed for no reason. But yeah, it's good to be back. I feel good. I've got a lot of energy tonight. I've been looking forward to this stream for quite a while now. I love streaming, man. I look forward to it every day. And I'm kind of sad that... Well, I mean, I'm not sad. I could stream every day if I really wanted to. I try to balance it with work, of course, but... you know, I don't want to burn myself out, but... I love this stuff so far. Hi, Kiwi Paste. Kiwi Paste. Glad you're here. Hello, everyone else in chat. Glad you guys... Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep. So for everybody tuning in, whether you've been here or you're new, we're playing an Oblivion Remastered playthrough. We're playing with our boy here, Gingi'Vitis. We're doing a unarmed spell build. Okay, I think with these mines, I gotta... Yeah, those deal way too much damage. I gotta, like, activate them and then run away. Oh. That punch disarmed him. We don't get that one often, but when we do, it's really worth it. Okay. But yeah, we had finished the Shivering Isles. We saved the realm. We became Sheogorath. We just leveled up just now, which is nice. And with the Shivering Isles main story completed. Of course, we could always do all the side quests and everything, but I don't want to like go too far down the rabbit hole. And if people want to see more of this game, then fantastic. I'd love to play more of it, but I didn't want to get stuck, you know. So we did the main storyline, and now we're back in Cyrodiil. We're gonna destroy these Oblivion gates, and then continue the main quest line. You know what? Maybe I'll just run straight through. That'll probably work. Nope. Some of those... They might blow up because I touched them. That's probably what it is. But yeah, right now we're just gonna dismantle this Oblivion gate. We didn't really need to. We just kind of ran into it and decided to. Where we left off last time. Dang, that guy's tough. I got no healing spells. As per usual. I'm usually underprepared for these types of situations. I don't know how I never have healing spells. Or not spells, potions. I got spells, but they're not very good. Alright, we're gonna bait him. Disarm? Oh, we disarmed him. Nice. Got him. I'm gonna do the weight thing that Kiwi Paste you mentioned. That works out really well. Instead of wasting a bunch of time waiting for my health and my mana to regenerate, I can just do that. Invaluable asset to the stream. But yeah, I look forward. I mean, you know, obviously I already look forward to my days off, as every other normal person does. But I especially look forward to them now because those are like my 2 consecutive stream days where my time is pretty much uninterrupted, and I've got like full energy, you know, not having to work or anything. So yeah, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are my favorite days. I love being able to stream and just, you know, hang out with you guys and play games. We were trying to get up to this tower, and it looks like I kind of lost track of where I was going. So now, I'm just gonna scale the mountain to get up there, I guess. I'm sure there's probably a more direct and convenient path that I completely missed, but so far this is working pretty well. Gingi'Vitis is so fast that he can pretty much get anywhere he wants at this point. But I should definitely wait for my fatigue to regenerate. It's nice to have 2 full days off. It's hard not to feel anxious for the next day. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, that's like the kind of unfortunate thing about working nights, because I, you know, work nights at a Costco, and I don't clock in until 1:30, and it's nice because I can go to the gym and have like breakfast in the morning and everything. So I kind of have like an early day to do a couple of things, but it does kind of like it doesn't ruin it, but you kind of have that constant nagging feeling in the back of your head, like, oh, I gotta go to work eventually. Like, you know, no matter what I'm doing today, it'll eventually involve me going to work. So sometimes it would be nice to just work early, but you know, it is what it is for now. But yeah, now that the weather's getting warmer, the sun's out more, and it's daylight longer, you know, I feel good. I love the sun. Vitamin D is so important. But glad you're here, Freckle Muffin. And I'm glad you enjoy the stream so much. That means a lot to me. That's the emotion that I want to leave people with, you know? I think about that all the time. Every time it comes to the end of the night and I turn the stream off, and I'm just kind of, you know, like, there's some emotions that wash over me at the end of every stream. Sometimes I'm a little tired, but more importantly, you know, like I'll be sitting there afterwards and I'll just be thinking about like how much fun this was and how cool. One thing that's really important to me too is I've got friends like all over the country. You know, people have moved, and I've met people in college, and we've gone to different states and everything. And, you know, life has kept us apart. And, you know, people, they're very important to me. And so this is a really cool way for me to stay in contact more or less with a lot of those people and kind of, you know, like hang out with them and be in their presence. And then like all of my friends can meet each other and we can make new friends. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. The community aspect means a lot to me. Dude, I was sad last night you weren't on. I know, see, the thing that sucks is I would stream more days, and I want to, for sure. Just with, like I was saying, with my current work schedule, I work 1:30 to 10 p.m. And starting a stream at 10 p.m. I can do it, for sure, you know, like, I don't have a problem with it, but most people that currently watch and that I would expect to like tune in are either like in bed or already asleep. So it's unfortunately my work schedule isn't super conducive to having a lot of free time to stream, so I stream on my days off, and I'm off earlier on the weekends, so I thought about doing a 4th stream during the week on Saturdays because I'm off at 8, so I can at least get in from like 8:30 to 11. It's like a semi-decent time, you know, especially on the weekends because people are typically up later and everything. But yeah, hopefully my ultimate goal is eventually transitioning away from work or getting a different shift, because I could do morning shift, but with us moving to Tennessee in 3 months, I'm just kind of biding my time until then. But eventually I would love to make the full transition from work and just become like an independent and, you know, work on the stream and some other projects that I've had on the back burner for a couple of years now. Also, is it bad that when you say Gingi'Vitis, my brain lights up like it's someone saying my name because I'm a ginger? That is funny. I know, every time we say his name, Gingi'Vitis, you know, it's such an unpleasant word. And Gingi'Vitis is such an unpleasant thing, but now the word Gingi'Vitis is almost becoming more associated with the character than it is like the actual health condition. It's become a person than it is like a thing for me now. But that's a thought too, like Gingy, because I have thought about calling him like Gingy for short sometimes. It also reminds me of Shrek, when the gingerbread cookie guy goes to meet the Muffin Man, and the Muffin Man is like, Gingy. The Muffin Man? Yeah, do you know the Muffin Man? Man, these traps and these towers are brutal. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to them. All of a sudden I'll be near death. The big one, and he dies. Oh yeah, when they're storming the castle, which was like, you know, obviously that whole movie is like a big joke in a good way. Like the Shrek movies are like super satirical and, you know, funny, but when they're storming the castle, and honestly there's a couple scenes, I think it's the second one, right, where Shrek and Donkey become like handsome and they meet the fairy godmother and Prince Charming. I believe that's the second one. There's a lot of scenes in that movie where like the soundtrack is so good. And when the fairy godmother's like singing I Need a Hero and they're storming the castle, and yeah, the big gingerbread man dies. I think he like dies in the moat and he forms a bridge so they can get across. Little kid me actually thought that scene was like low-key really cool. Just with the music and the, you know, all the people rallying to save Fiona from Prince Charming. There's a lot of really good music scenes in Shrek, especially that second one. Yeah, I was wondering, I could remember like his tone, but I couldn't remember what he said. But yeah, when he's like sinking, he's like, be good. Yeah. I don't know a whole lot about the new movie. I mean, I don't think they've revealed very much, but I am excited, and I definitely want to go see it in theaters. Someone predicted that the movie's going to be about, I can't remember the name of the daughter, because she's all grown up now, but someone predicted the movie is just going to be her like wanting to leave the swamp, and Shrek's going to be like the overly protective dad that's like, no, you can never leave the swamp. But there was another comment on that post that was like, man, instead of this dynamic, I want the daughter to be like a Rotmaxer and the whole story is Shrek trying to get her out of the house, but she just likes to bed rot all day. I thought that was a really good take. That'd be a fantastic Shrek movie. Do you think she calls him Shrad? Or Shraddy? Shrek Dad. I like to combine words like that too all the time. One time got so bad, I would combine, or I would like flip the first two letters of words that were next to each other. It started, my friend, it wasn't even anything. There was like no context to it. I just had this buddy that said Mutt Bustard one time, you know, for butt mustard. And I developed this like habit where I would do that. I would replace the first letters of two words. And it got so bad that I had to actively stop myself from doing it, because I would do it with literally every sentence that I would say. And I did that for a couple of months. So I had to eventually break that habit. It was like, you know, like quitting smoking or something. Like it just became so habitual that it was really, really hard to do. That's kind of cool. We got a cool new sword, Essence of Regret. I mean, we don't use weapons, but it's still cool getting unique gear. I would love it if this spell would hit. Like, what the hell, man? Well, if that spell doesn't hit, I've got two spells that hit even harder. Essence of Regret. What he used to combat child support. Yeah, his regret was that he had to pay child support. The child support is the essence of regret. Alright, so we're almost to the top of this Oblivion Tower. Not so bad. There's a couple of fights that get kind of close, but for the most part, we do pretty alright with no... Oh, that thing's probably going to beat me up, though. I'll do a summon. That looks pretty strong. Oh yeah, that hurts a lot. Okay, so let's find the summoner of that. If there is one. Dodge the spell. Those punches hurt, man. I don't think there is a summoner for that. At least not in this room. It's kind of just going around on its own. We'll summon another guy to help us with this. Damn it. I'm trying to dodge. I guess we could use, there are these mana pools here. We could use those to restore our mana. Okay. That's weird. I feel like this wouldn't belong here. But apparently this was the boss of the tower. But we did it. We destroyed it. Ooh, who's that hot lady? That's my maid. I pay her to cook and prepare meals for me. He destroyed his ex-wife and lawyers. The scene is how he sees fighting in court for child support. Yeah. The game Oblivion isn't anything but this man's imagination in his basic trials and tribulations of fighting child support. Okay, so we got the Oblivion Gate. So now we gotta... So this is where we are with the main quest. The Book of Modern Heretics describes the location of the Shrine of Zura. Perhaps if I visit the shrine, I can learn how to obtain a Daedric artifact. Which leads us to the quest Azura. When Azura was summoned, she told me the tale of her followers who trapped themselves in the gutted mind. She wishes me to find them and kill them, releasing them from their vampiric existence. Azura will unseal the mind so I may enter. So we gotta get a Daedric artifact, and by doing that we gotta help out Azura. Wow, I am getting beat up right now. I'm going to summon, I'm going to go like right in the middle of this mine. Or like close to where I could aggro a bunch of these guys. And I'm going to summon the big guy. Because he is incredibly powerful. He might get stuck though. Yeah, he's stuck. Dang it. Oh boy. Well, okay, here we go. This is perfect. Wait, also, I know you were talking about finishing up this game, and I didn't quite get it all. What other games are you thinking of streaming? Oh, wow. This chick is really strong. I don't know yet. I don't have any, like... Damn it. I don't have any set game for sure that I want to play after this. I will say though, the Destiny 2 reveal today was actually pretty hype, and I've had a love-hate relationship with that game for sure, like pretty much every Destiny 2 player does. But I gotta say, like, it looks really good, and I know trailers are one thing, but wow, she killed him already? I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him kill me. I need a fresh start. Bro, more difficult games like Hello Kitty Island Adventures. I mean, yeah, you know, if you guys want me to play Hello Kitty, I will play Hello Kitty. I know Vinny Vinesauce was playing that game, and it seemed like he was having fun, so, you know, if it's a good game, it's a good game. That's all that matters, right? Doesn't matter if it's Hello Kitty or not. But, yeah, I don't want to become, like, exclusively a Destiny streamer, because that game consumes lives. But, I think at the very least, you know, I could stream the new campaign, and obviously that's a little while from now, but, definitely will probably stream a little bit of Destiny at some point. And I was kind of thinking, you know, I'll bounce around. Wow, a Claymore of Flames, that's sick. You know, I was thinking I'll be bouncing around from whatever's like big new poppin' game at the time. Whatever you guys want to see. If that's Hello Kitty, then it's Hello Kitty. Okay, we're so close to getting her. I think. No. I have an idea. Maybe I can run out and like bait him outside and have a better chance. Your maiden bullied me in the second Destiny. You guys play Destiny together? Chuckle Muffin and Kiwi Paste? I'm assuming that was like right when it first came out. Okay, here we go. So this might work. At least now we have more space. We're not confined to those stupid dungeon hallways. Unfortunately, I don't have any more summons, which is huge. So I think we'll just take this slow. Kill this lady first. She's gonna be okay. That almost killed me. Yeah, that orc's got a big axe, and she's got a huge, or not a huge. She's got some pretty powerful spells that do a lot of damage. Yes. And Destiny would be so fun. Okay, put it that way. That's fair. What classes did you guys play? And you guys play together? Did you do like strikes and Crucible or what? Did you guys ever raid? I'm guessing if I had to take a shot in the dark, I would say Destiny played a hunter and Frecklemuffin, you played a warlock. You guys played through some of the first expansion. Alright, cool, we got it. Probably got a really powerful axe. No, it's just a glass battle axe. Ooh, that's worth a lot. And that. Alright, let's I always loved the glass gear in this game. I thought the idea of like glass weapons and armor was really cool. Alright. Let's get this Daedric artifact. No, I think I was a hunter too. Kiwi Paste played a hunter also. What do you usually play as? I've tried hunter and I've tried warlock, but I'm like exclusively Titan through and through. I've like, you know, I would sit down and play a hunter for like an hour or two. I was like, I don't really like this. And then I would do the same with warlock because, you know, I wanted to give him like an honest try. And at the end of the day, like the Titan class is just so far ingrained into my DNA, you know, because it's just like the male fantasy. It's just like be strong and hit things hard, like perfect. And like the shoulder charge, the mobility on Titans were awesome because you're just like super zippy and you just like run around and shoulder charge things. And back in the day in PvP when shoulder charge was a one-hit kill, every other class hated it, but man, I would do like entire shoulder charge builds where I wouldn't even use weapons. I would just shoulder charge everybody. I got so much toxic hate from that. My brother played with us and he was a Titan. And yeah, Emma, I think you were a warlock. Oh, you don't remember? Well, I think I was at least half right. I was pretty confident that Kiwi Paste was a hunter. But yeah, in terms of what I'll stream next after this, once I figure out where these damn vampires are. Are they in the walls? Like, what am I missing? Okay, there's that rock wall, but it won't budge. I guess there's a lever or something. Yeah, Destiny 2. I've played the game off and on. You know, it's been out for like 10 years now, which is crazy to say. I've literally, in a time that Destiny's existed, I've gotten married, graduated college with a bachelor's degree, gotten divorced. I've had like several family members pass away, including my dad. You know, like I've had all these crazy life events happen all in the span of like playing this same game over the years. It's just crazy to think about, you know. But I've had like, you know, some times where I hated the game. I've had some times where I absolutely loved the game. And over the last couple of months, I haven't dove too far into it yet, but I've got it installed, and I've been like, you know, logging in every once in a while and just like I'll run like a strike or something. But I kind of miss. I'll you know, I'll admit it. I'm a glutton for punishment. I kind of miss the grind a little bit in Destiny. And the gunplay is like so smooth and snappy, and there's so many exotics now. You know, because I haven't played like the last 2 or 3 years, so like there's so much content in terms of like dungeons and raids, and quests for me to do. I could probably, you know, play that game until I die and never accomplish everything. Part of that is just how inherently like grindy the game is designed to be, but yeah, I miss. At the end of the day, my main point that I was getting to is I loved the game when it came out. There's some like really pivotal memories that I have with some of like my best friends on that game, and I miss it. I've hated it, but I love it, and I want to go back to it. You know, it's a toxic relationship that I'll never get out of. I thought about doing a Baldur's Gate run. The thing is with Baldur's Gate, though, is my tactician run took me like 100 hours because I'm like a hardcore like OCD completionist. So I gotta loot every single thing. I have to find every single secret little area and NPC to meet. So, the thing with like a live service game or like a multiplayer game is you can like pick it up and drop off whenever. And, you know, in terms of like streaming, and that's like my concern with Baldur's Gate is I don't want to pick it up and then not finish it for the stream. But also, if we, you know, with that thought in mind, it would take us like months to finish it over stream. So I don't know yet. Wow, it's got a lot of arrows on him, and they're all worth a lot. I didn't know you could get enchanted arrows. That's cool. Rival, yo, what up? Hey, buddy. I'm glad to see you're here. In the same way I burned out in Act 3, and I'm like most of the way through. See, I did that, and Kiwi Paste also did that. I eventually finished my Act 3 run, or my Act 3, you know, playthrough. But man, Act 3 is so big. It's kind of crazy how dense that act is. And it's literally like all in this city, you know? Like there's like some sewers, and there might be like a little like portal to another dimension like here and there. But Act 3 is so big, and there's a million NPCs. So yeah, I contemplated doing a Baldur's Gate stream, but again, like, I wouldn't see the point of picking it up and then doing a couple Baldur's Gate sessions and then just like not finishing it, but I don't want to have to commit to it for that long, you know? And yeah, we could like take breaks and come back here and there, but I feel like it would kind of lose some of its charm if we take some breaks. So same, I haven't finished it yet. I'm stuck in the second half of Act 3. Yeah. Act 3 is... And it's really difficult, too. You know, I didn't do an honor mode run, but I did tactician. And some of those bosses are crazy hard. I had to, like, exhaust everything that I could to defeat some of them. Some of them I might have just been doing wrong, which is probably the case, but... yeah, some of those fights were crazy. And I also wanted to try and save every NPC. That was like important through the playthrough. And I don't want to spoil potentially anything for anyone, but there's this one point that you get to where there's like a point of no return, and it's timed, and you have like only so many turns to do it. And to get every NPC out of that situation within the time, you have to like min-max so hard, and you have to have like specific spells and specific characters and subclasses set up with like hyper mobility that, you know, you won't get it otherwise. I have killed all the vampires in the gutted mine. I should return to the shrine. Okay, cool. This vampire had a silver sword. Was it just like hurting him the entire time he was wielding it? He had a worn, faded note. Let's read that. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It is only by fate that any life ends, and only by chance that it is mine, not yours. We serve Lady Azura. Bring these our last words to her shrine. We praise her, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So just some vampires praising Azura. We'll go back in and make sure we didn't miss any loot. It feels big because of just all of the quest completions that happened in the city. Act 2 felt longer because it had so many areas and so much setup. Yeah. Act 2 I think was crazy for me too, just because everything about it was so dark, like visually and thematically. And like Act 3 was such a stark contrast from Act 2 because it's like bright and sunny the entire time. And coming from Act 1 to Act 2, it was crazy. Like every act feels like entirely its own game. Oh yeah, I looked up what I had to do there, and it was crazy. Yeah, that sequence. That was, and I don't like being timed, especially in like role-playing games. I like to just kind of do whatever I want. You know, I don't feel like there's I get having timers for certain things, like, you know, it is what it is, but I just don't, you know, I don't like being rushed, especially when I'm playing games. So there was a couple of things that kind of irked me personally, but, you know, ultimately at the end of the day, it was a fantastic game, and it was so much fun, and I sunk some major hours into it for sure. I always get lost in these damn caves. Like if you did something in the very beginning of Act 2, that timed sequence could have more people in it or not. Yeah, see, and that's another thing too, like, it's crazy how many characters you encounter through Acts 1 and 2, and you think like, oh, you know, this is just a merchant. This is just a blacksmith, whatever. But then that blacksmith becomes like a pivotal story character through the rest of the entire game. Which is cool, you know. I respected like how consistent they were with making almost every NPC you encounter like a reoccurring character, so you don't just have like a bunch of one-offs. I mean, there was like, I think his name was Damon, that tiefling blacksmith, and then like there was the little deep gnome that you saved from the windmill. Like he keeps coming back. You know, there's so many more.
What is your wish, you who have been blessed by Our Lady's voice? The great lady has spoken. To you alone. The moon and star shall be your guide. We watch and wait.
Okay, here we go. That's what I had to do. I had to talk to the statue.
And henceforth above my shrine, 5 bright candles shall burn forever in memory of their sacrifice. For your service, take this token, that your deeds might be entered in the Book of Fate.
Azura thanked me for allowing her followers the peace of death. She rewarded me with Azura's star. I wonder if that's just like the infinite enchanting gem that was from Skyrim. I have a Daedric artifact, which Martin needs for the ritual to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. I should bring it to him at Cloud Ruler Temple. All right. Back to the temple we go. Making some good... Oh, let's look at what Azura's star is. Oh yeah, Soul Gem is empty. Yeah. Same thing as it is in Skyrim, just an infinite Soul Gem. Which is cool, if you're an enchanter. I hate timed missions, it's why I never played Majora's Mask. Yeah, timed missions just, they aren't my thing. It just kind of ruins like the whole vibe for me, personally. It just feels crazy that if we go by classic rules of one turn being 6 seconds, yeah, totally, and you only have like 5 turns depending on difficulty, then the characters only have like 30 seconds going into a place they don't know the layout. Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, because I think on Tactician you had like around 20 turns to do that, and so you have like 2 minutes roughly to like get in, save everybody, kill a bunch of monsters, and then get them all back. Yeah, no, it's a good point, the whole 6 second thing. I forget about that pretty often, especially when some of your characters, like I've got a monk that had like 60 feet of movement, and just imagine like, you know, going 10 feet a second. It's crazy. Banger song. Oh, which song? You're talking about just the the Oblivion ambient music. Pack Bob Buildman. Hey yo, what up, Thunder Crew? Hey Pack Bob. Are you off work? Alright, let's talk to Martin. Let's see what he's got for us.
The next section of the Mysterium Xarxes is very difficult. I haven't deciphered the rest of the ritual yet. I hope you are making better progress. I won't ask what you went through to obtain this, my friend. I know all too well the depravity of the princes of Oblivion. Are you ready to give me the artifact? Remember, the ritual will consume its physical form. It won't be seen again on Tamriel for many years. Ah, Azura's star. As beautiful as all the tales tell. You should talk to Joffrey. He needs your help. Trouble down in Bruma, I think. Farewell, my friend.
Sorry, I thought the mic was muted. That's crazy that it's crazy that that quest has you get a Daedric artifact and then you just immediately destroy it, so you can never use it again in this playthrough. Oh, you use personal time to get off work? Nice. Good for you. Star is a classic song.
I've just received word from the Countess of Bruma that an Oblivion Gate has opened outside the city.
Okay, Joffrey.
It seems that the Mythic Dawn are putting their plan to attack Bruma into motion. Since you've dealt with these gates before, I'd like you to help the Countess's guard close this gate. Once they've seen how it's done, they should be able to handle any new gates on their own.
Where is this gate?
Captain Bird is waiting for you outside the Bruma City Gate. He'll show you the Oblivion Gate, although I doubt it will be hard to find.
All right.
You should rendezvous with Captain Bird immediately. The sooner that gate is closed, the better.
The Sweet Thicks and Izzy Duzzy. Izzy Doozy, however you pronounce that. Thanks for the follow, guys. I appreciate it. We're getting really close to the goal. My next goal is 25 followers, which puts me halfway to affiliate, so it's really awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you. I started listening while I was doing yard work, so I hadn't been able to type. It could be cool to have a party game stream. I've totally been thinking about that too. Like streaming like Repo or Golf with Friends, just some wild antics. That'd be a lot of fun. I have birds chilling on the outside of my AC vent, and it's singing its song. Very nice vibes with the stream in the background. That does sound nice. And just like getting just getting a little bit of sunlight through the window, with the AC humming and the birds and
Thanks
the
for coming.
the
Since
song.
we had the hero of Kavach available, I didn't think it made sense to try this on our own the first time. We're ready when you are. Just say the word and we'll follow you into that hell-spawned gate. All right, give me a minute to talk to the men. Everyone's a bit jumpy right now. All right, boys, listen up.
Yeah,
We
boys.
gotta close that gate
Yeah.
over there.
Gosh, shit. Yeah.
Nobody likes the idea of going into that thing, but it's our job.
AC is off. I didn't want
and
to
we're
scare away
going
the
to do
bird.
it.
Oh, yeah, that makes
If we
sense.
don't, Bruma ends up a smoking pile of rubble.
I guess I just assumed it was on.
And that's not going to happen here. Not while I'm.
But yeah, I could imagine how that would
Boor,
scare a bird
Soren,
off. It's a good
go
point.
with me. The rest of you stay outside and kill anything that comes out of that gate. Let's show these bastards how we do things in Bruma.
So far,
Yeah. Let's show them how we do things in Bruma. This poor town, man. This is its second Oblivion gate. These guys must live in like Detroit or something. They're loud this time of year. Yeah, man, I love when it warms up and the birds come out though.
so good.
That's like that's what, you know, that reminds me so much of childhood, my childhood, just listening to birds sing. And I've been actively trying to be more present in simple things like that in life. You know, like the phrase like stop and smell the roses. Working in a warehouse all day, I'll go outside during my breaks and, you know, just like soak up as much sunshine as I can. And it's really made me appreciate a lot simpler. Oops, sorry, guy. Made me appreciate the simpler things like that a lot more, you know. Never realized how good like some fresh air and a glass of water is. But yeah, a party stream, that's a great idea. I would love to do that. I was at a buddy's house earlier today too, and I was helping him set up his stream for the first time and, you know, get him into it. So, and he talked about how, you know, we could do like co-streams or duo streams. So I think that's a thing now with Twitch. I haven't read too much into it, but it sounds like you can kind of do that now, which is really neat. So. Plus, it would be fun, you know, just to have another person to. I mean, not that, you know, I already have you guys, but have another streamer, another voice in the chat to kind of bounce off of. It'd be a good time. There's a horror streamer that will play a game bi-weekly with some of the developers of a couple of his favorite games. He calls them Terrible Trio Nights because it's him and two others. That'd be cool, having like a community night, like duo, trio, whatever, you know, one night a week where a couple of people stream together. That would be a lot of fun. And there's a lot of streamers in the chat right now, you know. Pac Bob, you're a streamer. Rival, you were a streamer back in the day and you thought about getting back into it. I remember you saying, but you know, you're a great streamer, so there's a lot of talent and opportunity in the chat for sure. And so many people are getting back into it. Sino K is another viewer. He's getting into streaming. Caleb B is another guy in the community. He streams. There's a lot of people that stream right now. It's awesome. It's cool too, you know, because you can kind of bounce off of each other, like what works and what doesn't, and like software and hardware, and it's cool working together, you know, especially in like a creative sense. And doing something like fulfilling. Starting going out on my breaks too. Too nice to not do it. Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, what would you rather do? Sit in a dusty, crusty building or go enjoy some fresh air and sunshine? It's like a no-brainer.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
get away from all the beeping and chatter. Heat of Sinfulness. Man, some of these Daedric swords got some crazy names. Essence of Regret, Heat of Sinfulness. I guess that's just their style, huh? This glass battle axe is 62 pounds. Okay, we gotta drop that. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, I've seen some people doing that on suggested streams. Yeah, I haven't watched one yet, but I've seen that the co-streaming is a thing, and I would definitely like to try it at some point. I mean, maybe, you know, I'm done at 9 tonight. If we still have energy and everything, you know, maybe we could do like a co-stream tonight. Or we could just, you know, play some party games. I've also been wanting to do that. I think that would be a lot of fun. It doesn't even have to be streamed. Unless, you know, people want to watch that, then I'd be more than happy to. But I feel like it's been a pretty long time since we've all played something together, so that'd be a lot of fun. I'm definitely down for anything at this point, you know. Golf with friends, Ultimate Chicken Horse, Repo. It all sounds fun. Soon trademark. Ooh. We got a teaser for the rival stream. He's coming back with a vengeance. I mean, if Dr. Disrespect can do what he did and make it come back, then Rival, you can too. Not that you did anything bad. That's just... You get the point. Got birds outside, the sky lighting my entire apartment, the stream in the background, and my dog has her head on my foot. I'm vibing. See, that's what it's all about too, you know? That was exactly the thought I had when I was about to boot up the stream. Is like, I've got my whole setup, you know, like it's not perfect, but the cable management isn't fantastic or anything, but you know, like I'm in my like grassroots stage and I've got my window here and like there's sunlight coming in and I've got like good people in chat. You guys are like super supportive and interactive, which I really appreciate. I'm very grateful for. You know, I'm very lucky to have what I have and have friends like you guys and have the time and energy and opportunity to stream. Because man, like video games, it's my childhood, you know. My first memories and most of my memories involve video games to some degree, and being able to utilize this as like a hobby, and like not only is it a way for me to like express myself creatively, but also to like bring all my friends together, you know, like it's perfect. Like it's the best of everything. I'm gonna stream from my toilet. Ooh yeah, toilet stream. That's a good idea. Dr. Disrespect also streamed from a bathroom, and that also worked well for him, you know, while we're on the subject.
I've got that one.
Seen okay? Co-mode stream, hell yeah. Yeah. How many, do you guys know? Like, is there a limit on like those co-mode streams? Because I don't know. I just like briefly glanced at it on the Twitch like backend overlay. So I don't know if there's like a maximum, and but yeah, it'd be a lot of fun. We should totally do it. Thank you for doing this. I genuinely hope you are successful with this because you deserve it. I appreciate that.
I sure hope you know what you're doing.
I don't want it to sound like it's coming from a place of like arrogance, but I think just more so like faith, you know, like I've just tried to instill myself with the faith that this will eventually work out through like hard work and dedication and consistency and like pushing through like the long nights at work and being tired sometimes and just reminding myself like what's important about this, which is like you guys and us having fun together. I've just, you know, developed the faith in myself that, you know, it will work out eventually. It may be slow. It may take some time, of course, and that's not a problem, but, you know, I'm going to do it. And there's a bunch of people in chat that can also do it. And we can do it together, which is even cooler, man. You know, like community is so awesome. Especially when everybody's pushing each other and themselves to do what it is that matters to them. Because not that like skill is the only thing that matters, but like Xeno'K and Rival, like I remember our days playing SWAT and Halo, and you guys are like freaking cracked, you know. You can click heads like no other. And you guys have good personalities, and you're smart, and like I know you're hardworking. Like we went to college together, and we did some crazy projects together. You know, like we accomplished a lot together, and yeah. Anyways, you know, it's cool what people can do when they come together and band their creative genius. And so, yeah, you know, I think it's only a matter of time. Just stay faithful, stay dedicated, and it'll work out. Co-mode means toilet. Oh. I see what you're saying now. I thought you were talking about like the co-stream toilet. Yeah. We could do a co-stream toilet stream where like maybe we go to like a public restroom and we all take a stall. We have setups in the stalls right next to each other. It'd probably be good for acoustics because there's always like good audio in public restrooms. It's not arrogant, dude. That's what makes people successful. It's believing in you and your passion. And yeah, you know, that's like the important distinction, is like distincting like pride and arrogance from like faith and passion. Public restroom LAN party. That'd be perfect because like you wouldn't ever need to leave. You've got everything you need. You've got the game systems and you've got the restroom. So it's perfect. My voice gonna sound deep. Yeah, and the way, you know, it'll reverberate against the public restroom walls. Perfect. Bert and I have reached the Sigilstone Chamber. Now to close the gates. All right, let's do this.
You know what you're doing. Here comes another one. Show me what you
It would draw some attention too, you know. People would be like, "Whoa, wow, these guys are streaming from a public restroom together. That's crazy." Or maybe we could set up a studio space. Like we could rent out a studio and set it up as if it's a public restroom, but it's not. It's just a privately rented studio. And that's our whole shtick. That's like our setting, is that we're streaming in a restroom. Again, good acoustics, you know. So we've got our priorities straight. Luckily, I got this bird guy with me because I don't think I could take on these 3 Dremora by myself. There's one. Line him up and knock him down. Oh no, he like throws me. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Why does that happen randomly? All right, whatever. We'll just drop the Orcish Curse. Gold's not super important. Make it a 4D experience. How could you make I would like for you to elaborate how we could make a restroom stream a 4D experience. I would love to see like your creative thoughts behind that. My friend's streaming in there. SpongeBob next to the bathroom. Call it toilet time with the shitters. Toilet time with the shitters. Bull cam. Smell-o-vision. Oh my god. You guys are brilliant. Some real innovators in the chat. Bull vision. No, bull cam. Excuse me, bull cam and smell-o-vision. I can't mess up the trademarks names. We could do public restroom ASMR. I mean, there's literally like infinite possibilities you could do with a public restroom. People just haven't tapped into that market yet. And then you can put a hot tub into a public restroom, and then you got like the whole hot tub stream category, you know, because that one's important. Or maybe just like a bathtub, like public. It's just like a bathhouse. It just has everything that's like water and hygiene adjacent. All right. Oh, okay. We got him. We good. We good. We good. There's a market for it on Twitch. Only one man has done it. Well, if there's been a pioneer, then that means that there's people that'll watch. And that's all that matters. Fix your armor, sir. All right, so the issue with that, though, is so this magnificent crown that I have on after we go like hyperdrive and blow up an Oblivion tower. We've got this crown that we got from the Shivering Isles DLC from the Duke of Mania. And I don't even know if it's really that good. I can't even remember the stats. It's the look, and the look's more important than the stats for Gingi'Vitis at this point. I closed the gate with Captain Bird. I should ask him if he needs any more help from me.
I've got that one.
So here, I'll show you, actually. We repair it, and the crown breaks in one hit. Oh, we gotta fight this guy first. So no matter what I do, it'll always break the very next hit. So it's kind of pointless repairing it.
Let's hear it. You did it, Captain. You closed the Oblivion Gate. We didn't think we'd ever see you alive
Who the hell
again.
is this guy?
Believe me, it was no picnic. But thanks to our friend here, I now know we can close these hell gates. We can defend Bruma.
When did Bird... He had on, like, the guard outfit. Why does he have, like, a green cloak on now? He just, like, changed his clothes midway through teleporting from Oblivion. We should do a 24-hour Sea of Thieves stream. That, you know, I would totally be down for a 24-hour stream, because I remember we did that for Extra Life, and that was a lot of fun. And like, when that exhaustion kicks in, that's like almost part of the joy, you know? It's like bugs in Oblivion games. Like, they're theoretically like a bad thing, but once you experience them, it kind of adds to that charm a little bit.
It was an honor to serve with you, sir. Now that I've seen how it's done, I think my guardsmen and I can handle any new gates that open near Bruma.
You know, I took a bite of my burger. Not that it has any relation to what I'm about to say next, but it allowed me a time of contemplation. And I thought about how Sea of Thieves is like a good base for like introducing an Among Us game mode. Because I was thinking about the Sea of Thieves stream, right? And I was thinking how literally my favorite thing to do is just destroy the ship. And usually I do that by putting something on the stove and then just letting it burn and catch fire. And then I was thinking, like, man, you could make like such a cool like Among Us type game mode in Sea of Thieves, where you got like a big pirate ship with a big crew, and like one or two people are saboteurs, and you gotta like find out which one it is as they like destroy the ship and kill the crew.
Have you helped Captain Bird and his men close the Oblivion Gate yet?
I am thankfully not that man. Banger alert. But shoot, yeah, I would. Well, actually, first, before I continue my thought and lose, you know, focus, we should level up, because I've had a level up coming for like the last hour.
Good evening, sir.
But yeah, I'm totally down for a 24-hour Sea of Thieves stream. It'd be good just to for us to like stream anything together. But I haven't played Sea of Thieves in a while.
Hail.
I definitely miss it though. Those were some fun times, us screwing around on the ships. And it's such a good sandbox. There's just so much you can do in that game. Like the game's not super complicated. You kind of just like sail around and like collect treasure, and that's like the full extent of it. But it's like I said, like it's such an open sandbox where you can just do so much random stuff. Okay, I guess I can't sleep in here at all. Very cool. Oh, what do we got here? Can I sleep in any of these? Oh, fantastic. I think I'd be delirious by hour 18. You're old now. Yeah. That's why we get a whole case of Monster. We get a sponsor for the stream. We get Monster to sponsor the stream. Just cut out the middleman. We don't even get a, yeah. We get an energy drink sponsor, and we play video games for 24 hours straight. It's brilliant. Let's do, I don't think agility really does anything for us. Increases your fatigue. Defines how quickly you regenerate fatigue. That's not really that important. I want my punches to hit harder. Luck is just cool because it affects everything. So I like putting a point in luck. And then I would like to be able to cast more powerful spells. So yeah, let's do that. And look at that, we can level up again.
Good evening, sir.
Let's do that real quick. Where are them Coca-Cola energies?
It's urgent.
I know, you know, I've thought about, like, even though I don't work for Coca-Cola anymore, and that was just like a, like, kind of like small sales position. Thank you for the cookies and milk. Even though that was kind of just like a small sales position, I've always thought about kind of like reaching back out to them, being like, hey, you know, because I would just have like tons and tons of product delivered. And it was just cool, like having like a constant Coca-Cola sponsor plug at all times. That job was cool. Coca-Cola was awesome.
Good work.
That was
Captain
fun.
Bird and his guardsmen should be able to handle any
White
additional
monsters
gates,
only? Well, duh.
at least for now. But the Bruma Guard
White
cannot
monsters.
defend the city
White
indefinitely.
monsters.
The Daedra of Oblivion are innumerable. The guardsmen of Bruma are not. We need to gather what allies we can before Bruma is hopelessly besieged. If the Mythic Dawn manages to open a great gate here, the city will need a stronger garrison for there to be any hope of defending it. You should speak to the rulers of the other cities of Cyrodiil, as well as the Elder Council. Ask them to send aid to Bruma before it is too late. Martin made some progress on the Mysterium Xarxes while you were gone. You should speak to him about it.
Sorry, chat. I'm not trying to like
You should speak to the
gross you
rulers
guys
of
out with
Cyrodiil
my
as soon
eating,
as possible.
but
Danger to Bruma
you know, my lovely and wonderful girlfriend keeps feeding me chicken burgers and cookies, and I am like a foodophile, so you know, man's got to eat. I'm on a permanent bulk, very important. How dare you? I know. I'm terribly sorry, good sir. I don't know. I just have a thing. Like, I feel like it's. I know people literally make a living off of eating food in front of a camera. I think for me, it's just kind of like a respect thing, I guess. Not that I find it disrespectful people eat in front of me, but it's just kind of like a. I don't know. Like, I respect you, and I don't want you to see me do what a basic human does, like eat. I don't know. Bro, I'll never forget those blue cheeseburgers you brought in like years ago. Those haunt my hunger dreams. They look so good. Blue cheeseburgers that I brought in. Oh, like I brought in for lunch at work one day. Is that what you're talking about? Man, someone literally just got naked right here in the middle of town. They took off their shirt and their pants and perfectly flatly laid them. Oh, and their shoes. So there's someone completely naked running around right now. Is this place populated? Does anyone even live here? Oh, there's the guard. Isn't that weird though? Like, someone just took off their clothes and just threw them on the ground.
It's you.
We gotta find that person, whoever he or she may be. Okay, blue cheeseburgers. Yeah, I don't remember that all too well, but I do love blue cheese on a burger. It does sound like me. That checks out. I believe you.
What's this about?
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
Great, here we go, side quest. Well, I can help you as long as you do this thing for me that I'm in the middle of investigating.
While I understand Bruma's need, Coral's own defense must come first.
Of course.
I cannot spare any soldiers as long as Coral remains under threat from the Oblivion Gate outside our walls.
Okay. Got it. Wonder if I could persuade her
Yes?
to not doing that. I mean, I don't mind doing the Oblivion Gate. It's not that big of a deal, but I kind of just want to see
Amazing.
if this is something that I can do. None of those are really that good.
Is that good one? Don't talk.
Yeah, that was
such
bad.
rot.
Okay,
Good
we
one.
can
Don't
do
talk.
this.
Oh, please. Sure, not now, not later. You can't scare me. Yeah, don't waste my luck. Is that so?
Yeah. So we maxed her out.
That's not. Look, while I understand.
Okay, yeah. No, we can't persuade her to forget about defending her city. We gotta go defend it for her. We got a baddie on the loose. Coochie out, no fear. Yeah, that was my first thought. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like that could be a man or a woman. The pants kind of look like they're more of a man, so then maybe we don't need to bother. Leave it. Kidding. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up today. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your messages. You make this a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to what we do here coming up soon. You know, because I mean, this goes for all of you guys, and I've kind of said this a couple of times already, but like, I think 3 of the people in chat right now live like in the Seattle area, and then like there's a couple of people that live here in northern Idaho, but you know, we're going to be moving from northern Idaho, and you know, there's going to be a point where besides me and Kiwi Paste, like, we're not going to be in like a physically close with anybody, and so like the streaming and the gaming like really allows us to stay close. So yeah, it's just, I really like that aspect about it, you know, because like all the guys over in the Seattle area, and the girls, of course, you know, like I wish we could like spend more time together, but obviously we're separated by 6 hours of highway, so we can't. But you know, we've made some good memories together, and I cherish those memories, and I think about them often. I mean, PAX West was so much fun, man. I think about that all the time. When is PAX West? Is it September? But I remember it being pretty warm that day, so excuse me. So I feel like September is kind of late. This is a good way to keep everyone together. Yeah, absolutely. PAX was amazing. Yeah, that was a ton of fun, man. I mean, it took us like forever to all get coordinated. I mean, granted, it's like 2 massive event centers, like downtown center Seattle, so completely understandable. But once we did all get together, yeah, that was a blast. I'll never forget that Avowed panel that we sat in on, and just like how nonchalant those guys were about like presenting their game. And they're just like, okay, we don't have much to show you about the game, but here's all the bugs that we were dealing with. But yeah. Oh, the Tepig. You guys remember the Tepig cards? The #1 sought after Pokemon. I love the fact that I'm just like punching a woman that is made entirely out of fire, and it doesn't hurt me and it kills her. This year, August 29th, in September. Okay, so it was like late August, early September. And it just seemed late, but I guess like September is still technically the summer, which just doesn't sound right to me. But okay, cool. I think yeah, we're planning on moving to Tennessee like early August. Otherwise, I would say like we could all meet back up at PAX West. However, I know Pac Bob's going. Kiwi Pace and I, we're going to be in Seattle again, and I think like early October, we're going to go to a Sleep Token concert. So maybe we can all get together again then. We're going to see Sleep Token at the Tacoma Dome, and I got a bunch of people I can stay with over there, so yeah, we will be there like early October if I recall correctly. I still got mine and I'm looking at it right now. I'm pretty sure my Tepig is somewhere in my box of Pokemon cards, but of course I got it sleeved and I got it in a binder and everything. Got that bad boy safe. Oh, same time as the Halo World Championship. Oh, really? Ooh. Man, maybe we could go to that again. After this stream, I'm gonna have to look at like times and dates, because we haven't even scheduled our flight yet. We'll have to see how we're looking with like requesting time off of work and like plane tickets and everything. Because if possible, I would absolutely totally be down to go back to the Halo Championship. That was a blast, honestly, and I'd be really excited to see like if they announce anything, because I know they're doing like the whole Unreal Engine Halo thing. So maybe they would announce something there. That'd be really cool. And even if not, even if it's only like a small update for Infinite or something, that would be. Yeah, after the stream, I'm gonna look at my schedule and everything, and like see when Sleep Token is and when the Halo Championship is, and I'll talk to Kiwi Pace and see what we can figure out. Pac Bob, and yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Because that was fun last year, man. I've never been one that was like super into esports. Honestly, I'm not really into like competition in general, especially on television. Let me get that out there. Like, I don't like watching sports or like games on television all that much, but like I went to a Mariners game, and that was a ton of fun. And not only because I was drunk, but it was just a ton of fun as is. But went to the Mariners game, and the Halo Championship was also super, super fun, man. I was like on the edge of my seat the entire time, because those players are it's like the best of the best, so like all the players are good. And sometimes there's some like pretty bad stomp outs, but when there are, it's still kind of entertaining because it's still like high level play. So you see some like really big upsets, and yeah, no, that would be a ton of fun. I would love to go again. The reveal last year was cool. HCS is early October. Yeah, so HCS and Sleep Token both are early October, so they might coincide pretty close to each other. That might be perfect. I think Sleep Token is October 9th. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, we need to all get together. Yeah, for sure. I just looked up HCS and the roadmap says, late October. Well, that sucks. Because if it was early October, we probably could have worked something out. But like having a whole, I don't know. Unless my stream just like takes off huge in the next like 3 months and money is no longer an issue. I think taking a whole month off of work might be just a little close. But hey, I don't know. We'll see what happens when it comes to that time. All I can say is that I will look into figuring out what I can do to potentially going to Sleep Token and HCS. Because that was a blast, man. HCS was a ton of fun. And it was such a cool experience meeting Keith David and I can't remember the voice actors for Chief and Cortana, but you know, meeting the three of them was so cool, and just meeting like the 343 dev team. I mean, even that guy that was like going. Remember that guy that was going around and he was having people sign the Spartan helmet for the dev team, so they could like look at it in their office and kind of have like a reminder of like the community. That was cool, man. Like that was a lot of fun, and the setup was beautiful. Bill Spencer showed up, which was crazy. That was a good time. They did a good job with that. And again, with the whole Halo and Unreal Engine, like they gotta announce something, even if it's just like a tiny teaser, you know, they gotta say something about it. I'd be amazed if they didn't. Like, I know it's more focused on like the competitive scene, but I mean, at the end of the day, like Halo's Halo, you know? And you would think that the competitive players would definitely want to know what's going on with like the next Halo title. Because I don't really know anything about it except for the fact that they just showed off some flashy visuals in Unreal. They didn't like, there was no like discussion of like the format or like gameplay or a story, so maybe they needed an extra month to get further in development. Steve Downs, Jen Taylor, yeah, thank you. HCS Worlds is bigger than the annual Halo event. If they're showing anything, it'll be there. So, and HCS Worlds is the one in Seattle, correct? Or is that like an international event? Because I thought I remember them going to... Okay, it is. Cool. Awesome. That would make sense, since that's like their home turf. I would imagine they would want to host it, you know, close to home. Man, this has been a fun stream, you guys. I've been having a blast. Time's just flying by. Also, what the hell is that thing? I've never seen one of those before. It's like a big lizard. Call him the Bizzard. Oh, great, and I pissed off the Dark Seducer, so now she's trying to kill me. Man, I hate it when that happens. Alright, we'll summon the big guy. Because this guy stomps. I guess I can't block a fireball. Let's heal. Big punch. Oh, he healed. Okay. Get all that stuff. Get all that stuff. Nice. Some good potions. Nice. Ton of potions and scrolls. It's nice because that stuff is super light and it's worth a lot of money. I don't know what happened to that big lizard. He must have fallen off or something. We'll drop the claymore. It's worth a lot, but man, 44 pounds. Oh, these are like 48. All right, we'll go sell stuff after this. Oh! Oh, that killed me! Damn it. All right, so now we know. Don't touch the sigil stones because they will just outright kill you. Cool. It's formally called the Halo World Championship, and overall competitive aspect is Halo Championship Series, so it gets wordy. Yeah, that's esports in a nutshell. I mean, people don't even know how to say or spell the word esports, so, you know, that just comes with the territory of complicated words. But now you guys got me thinking. The Sea of Thieves co-stream was a great idea. The public restroom co-stream, even better idea, probably. Trying to think of what else would be fun to stream. I feel like Ultimate Chicken Horse could be pretty fun. Some repo too. Golf with friends. Sprinted right into that bad boy. Yeah. I know. I was so excited. I was ready to get out of the Nether, the Oblivion Nether, and didn't realize that this flaming stone would just kill me on touch. But now I know. Don't touch the stone. That loading screen said that illusion magic has a spell that'll make people like you more. They should just call it incel magic. Allies for Bruma. I closed the Oblivion Gate outside of Coral, excuse me. I should speak to the Countess about sending aid to Bruma now that Coral is no longer directly threatened. Hell yeah, I should. She owes me. I saved her little town. Restaurant toilet reviews. How's the ambience? The mouthfeel? The mouthfeel. Man, there was a bar I went to a while back, and I can't remember. I don't even remember what bar. Oh, no, I do. Oh man, it's a bar we went to on Kiwi Paste's birthday. I think it's called like the Flying Goat or some, you know, typical millennial bullshit. But it the bathroom was sick, I remember. It had like really nice lighting. Oh man, there was something about it. It's like kind of fuzzy, but it was like really nice lighting, and there was a bunch of like brass piping throughout the walls. Yeah. I'm gonna visit that bathroom and I'll let you know.
All in your debt for closing that Oblivion.
I'll give you my
outside the
mouthfeel
city.
review of the bathroom.
Well done. Only quality goods for sale here.
All right, sorry about
Can
this
I
chat, but I
interest
gotta
you?
make some math filling, so I'll try to make this as fast as possible.
A good
Hopefully I didn't sell like a
transaction.
unique weapon just now. I don't think I did. I think I just sold a bunch of enchanted stuff, which doesn't matter. We're good.
An excellent. That's a fit. An excellent.
Hell yeah. Yeah, don't worry.
That's a good deal.
I'll be
Tell your friend. Let's see what we've got here.
I'll be the Gordon Ramsay of public restrooms.
You too.
And then if it's not good, I'll go up to the owner of the restaurant and be like, "You call this a bathroom? This is a disgrace. The mouthfeel was a 2 out of 10. I never went in there. We'll have to check it out. Well, oh no, it was a unisex bathroom. Never mind. I was gonna say I think it was the men's room, but I think that bar it was a unisex bathroom, so you can go check it out. Never mind.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
I'm gonna be a dick. None of your business.
Oh, well, I'm sorry for bothering you.
Yeah, she's right.
My mother often says I'm too forward with strangers. My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral. Bye.
Greetings.
Dharma's like a psyop plant.
I have heard that the great house
A woman approaching me in the streets and talking to me. I knew she was an agent right away.
Hail.
Hail. Oh, there's the clothes still. There's got to be like a quest or something that explains this. But yeah, that bar was cool. I like their drinks. They make really good drinks. Their Charcuterie boards are good too. Look at this guy. He's like a pimp. You know what?
Welcome to Castle Coral.
Oh man, we need to get that jacket for Gingi'Vitis. We need to make him looking like the most... I guess... I don't know. That's... What he's got on right now is pretty peacockish, I gotta admit.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of
You're not going
an
to send me on another
investigation.
side quest. I already destroyed the Oblivion Gate. You can piss off with that investigation stuff.
Your reputation precedes you, Hera of Kvatch. You have done my city a great service by closing the Oblivion Gate.
What I thought.
I will now gladly send soldiers to aid in the defense of Bruma. Consider it done.
There we go. Much better.
Goodbye.
Yep. See you later. What does this ring do? Can you tell me? Fortify blunt. Okay, it's useless.
Tidings, citizen.
Not a problem. Don't need to worry about it. All right, I got D&D. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Yeah, Rival. Thanks for showing up. Enjoy your campaign. I hope it goes well. I hope you guys have a lot of chaotic fun. I'll catch you later. We'll have to talk about that Sea of Thieves stream. All right. So it looks like the quest we're on now, we just have to go to all these different cities and just have them send aid to Bruma? Yeah, Bruma. I'm guessing all of them are going to send me on a side quest. Help, there's an Oblivion Gate. In the public bathroom stream. And, yes, and. Parentheses on and. I'll put that on my notepad. 24-hour Sea of Thieves stream and public restroom stream. Thank you for keeping us on track here. Stepped away to grab dinner. What do you got for dinner? Let us know.
What is it?
I'd like to know what you're eating right now. Excellent. Yes. Indeed. Indubitably. We'll catch you next time, Rival. Thanks for being here. Your company is very much appreciated. Ooh, carnitas. Carnitas.
Stand clear.
That sounds really good. Destiny made some really good chicken burgers. Oh! And some milk and cookies that I just remembered. Oof.
What is it?
Stand clear.
Oh my god. Chat. That was the most amazing chocolate chip cookie I've ever had. That was like the perfect consistency and texture. Like, it had just enough crunch and crumble, but it was also so soft and gooey that it almost just like melted like a marshmallow in my mouth. That was awesome. Yeah, kiwi paste. Those cookies do look great. Who made them? What is the source of these cookies? It's kiwi paste is the source. Claw96, first time chat. Glad to see you here, buddy.
Morning.
Yes.
Carnitas from El Ranchero. Nice. I wanted to get margaritas last night really badly. Ooh. Kiwi paste. If the liquor stores aren't closed yet, a bottle of tequila and some margarita mix might be a good call. You feel me? All right, let's see what Count Andal and Doris wants.
I don't have time to chat right now. With that
course.
Oblivion Gate looming outside the city.
I have a feeling I'm going to be hearing that like 6 more times.
Perhaps we can speak later.
All right. Yep, let's get the sword with blah blah blah. Can't help you right now. Gotta get the Oblivion Gate. Got it.
Hail.
All right, let's go do another one. Or chocolate milk. Now you're onto something here. Man, we have Costco has in these strawberry and cream coconut milks from Vita Coco, and I am dying to try them. That sounds so good because I love coconut. I'm a coconut fiend. Coconut milk, coconut water, shredded coconut, and chocolate. Dude, I'm all for it. I'm all about it. Yeah, the strawberry and cream coconut milks, they're done the juice aisle. And I'm looking forward to trying those bad boys. Right. I've come upon an Oblivion Gate dominating the landscape outside the walls of Shaden Hall. A few Shaden Hall guards seem to be patrolling its perimeter. I should approach one of them and see if I can render any assistance. Excuse me.
I'd advise you to keep your distance from that accursed portal.
I'm gonna go in there, buddy.
Count Indorus has ordered us to hold our positions until Farewell returns from inside that accursed Oblivion Gate.
Oh, he's not coming back until I help him. I'll tell you that much.
Haven't you heard about these gates to Oblivion opening up all over Tamriel?
No.
Well, then you know what they're capable of producing.
Okay.
About 2 days ago, Count Indorus' son, Farewell, entered the Oblivion Gate with 6 other men. We haven't heard from them since then. The Count fears the worst, and has posted guards here so we can watch and see if anyone comes back out. And so far, nothing. At this point, Count Indorus is offering a reward for the recovery of his son from inside the gate, or confirmed news of his demise. If you find him, or the rest of the Knights of the Thorn, get them out of there. I'm sure the Count would also be pleased if the gate was closed.
Oh my god. These are straight up the best cookies I've ever had. Oh man. When this stream ends, I'm going to pig out so hard. You guys have no idea. I'm keeping my composure on stream right now, but I am going to get like disgustingly full after this. The Wayward Knight. I've stepped through the Oblivion Gate outside of Shaden Hall and now find myself in the dreaded plane of Oblivion itself. My only chance to destroy the gate and return home would be obtaining the Sigil Stone in this plain citadel. I should make my way there now. Yeah. Sounds about right. Got a fallen Knight of the Thorn here. Got an impaled head. Super cool. Got another one. Must have been brothers or something. I may stream some raids later. I think I got it set up where I want it. Sweet. I will definitely tune in for that. Claw 96. I went over to Claw 96's house earlier today, and we set up OBS and extreme overlays and stuff like that. And it was a lot of fun. So yeah, you guys, if you're interested in some old school RuneScape raids tonight, Claw 96 will be streaming, and I don't know what's quantifiable as like, you know, like a high skill in RuneScape, but I guarantee you that Claw 96 is absolutely up there. Almost died. But yeah, he's up there. He's a good player. So if you like watching some high octane, high skill gameplay, he's your man. Plus he's got a good taste in music. Honestly, he's just kind of got a good taste in everything overall. We grew up together, and he's always had a good sense for like fashion, music, movies. He's always got like niche and obscure knowledge of things, which is always super fascinating, so it'll be an entertaining stream. Hell yeah, I'll tune in. He's literally one of the best players. Oh boy, I gotta perform now. Yeah, you do have to perform now. Make sure you get it up tonight. Oh look, a couple of these guys. I've located Farwell and one of the survivors of his group. They looked wounded and shaken. I should speak to them and learn what's happened here. It says they look shaken.
About time someone got here. What took you so long?
Oh, okay, so he's a pretentious little twit. Got it.
We are knights sworn to uphold the laws of Shadenhall. We fear no being, and we strike fast and true as lightning. Many wish to join our ranks, as we are of the highest echelon.
Yeah.
Only a select few may join the finest force ever to grace the lands of Cyrodiil. Until now, we numbered only 7, but attacked like a regiment. Our enemies quake at our approach and falter at our charge. Huzzah!
Nobody talks like that.
I set out with the rest of the knights to dispatch this blemish on the face of our fine world. When we arrived, we were overwhelmed. I myself was able to kill perhaps 200 of them, but they just kept coming. Only Bremen and I remain alive. However, you here now, we can take the sigil stone from that citadel and complete our quest for the good of all Shadenhall. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Let's get you out of here.
Are you mad? A Knight of the Thorn never returns home until the mission is done. It's our way.
Oh, he's gonna die
now,
for sure.
In my father's name as Count Indaris of Shadenhall, I order you to lead me to that sigil stone. I suggest we use the Raymond sweep formation. You'll assault and we'll guard the rear flank. Onward and upward. Huzzah!
This guy's a fraud.
The path is yours. Lead on.
What a turd. The Freak 55. Sounds like Drew from work. I would never reveal a person's secret identity, the Freak 55. But that may have been a good guess. But yeah, you got a lot of streamers to tune into now. You got the Freak, or excuse me, I'm talking to you. You got Pac Bob, you got Claw96, you got me. There's so much free entertainment.
Even if I will.
All right.
Let's keep moving.
What's up, Freak? Watching the Giants and Cubs game. Sounds like you. What's more entertaining, the Giants and the Cubs or me? You gotta make a choice right here, right now. Show us your faith. Your allegiance. Oh. Giants, sorry. That's what I expected. If Pac-Bob would ever go live, that's fair. There was no halftime show today. C K streams, and the halftime was a no-show, and then I'm here now, so maybe we have like a post-game stream. Pac-Bob, you were equally the game, but that was funny the other day when you were titled your stream the halftime show. That was hilarious. But I'm watching both. I know, because you're a good friend. I saw that, how does she, oh, I guess you can't tell me how she pronounces it. Issy Doozy? Izzy Duzzy? I saw that she followed, so tell her thanks. I really appreciate it. I got a lot of followers today. I'm up to 21, so that's huge for me, you know, I'm excited. It's crazy, you know. It feels like just the other day I had like single-digit followers. So already being up in the 20s is like crazy for me, man. I'm excited. We're close to that goal.
This is the Let's get this over.
Ooh, got a new ring. Nice. But what do you think, Back Bob? You gonna stream after this? Or do you guys want to play party games? I would be down for either. I'd love to watch a stream, but... Oh, Barwell's been slain. I should take a signet ring from his body to the Count of Shadenhall as proof of his son's demise. Yeah, I had a feeling he wasn't going to make it. He was kind of a dork anyways, so... Dork is not the appropriate term. He was a turd. We'll say that. We still got this other guard, though, so that's cool. At least we got somebody helping us. Oh, no, he's still alive. Okay, we're good. I thought he just died there. Ooh, almost punched him. Jamoran Longsword. TwitchCon Vegas here. We come in the future. Yeah. Are there multiple TwitchCons? I don't know how that works. Is there a TwitchCon in Vegas, or is like TwitchCon Vegas like the TwitchCon? By the way, Kiwi Paste, it was smart to call out today. You were gonna be with Kelly. TwitchCon would be tight though. We were just talking about going to a convention. I wanted to go to PAX West, but it's too late. We'll be down in Tennessee. And there's like nothing in Tennessee, unfortunately, for gaming. There's like a couple smaller conventions, but it's mostly focused around board games and like tabletop. A lot of miniature stuff too. I guess they like miniature wargaming over there in Tennessee. Also, Destiny and I are watching through all 3 of the Hangovers currently. 1, I love those movies. They're so good. 2, oh, what the hell? Am I paralyzed? 2, it makes me think about our trip in Vegas in 2028. Vegas is very interesting. I went there during like the COVID lockdown. It was crazy because like the whole town was dead and there was like nobody gambling. So when I went to Vegas, it was like a ghost town. It was kind of a trip, honestly. But that was my first encounter with Kane's Chicken, man. Stuff was gas. Looks like our buddy died. We'll have to go find his body. They usually alternate every other year. Oh, they alternate. Got it. That would be cool, though. I would love to go to TwitchCon. That would be a lot of fun. I've never even, like, watched anything about it. I'm down for either, too. I can stream if people are wanting to party. My intuition never fails me. Yeah. I guess we could fill out the vibe afterwards, see what people feel like doing. But I'm totally down for either. Party games sound good. A Pack Bob stream also sounds good. We're just vibing, you know, having a good time. But again, I can't stress enough how much I appreciate you guys coming out and watching the stream. Today was a blast. We had a lot of people in chat. That was awesome. It means the world to me, guys. Yeah. Did Bro just reflect your spell, or did he cast his own? I think he managed to cast his own right as I had casted mine. It was perfect timing. This unarmed build is starting to really pay off. Our punches are just so strong, man. They do so much damage. By the way, I'm curious if anybody in chat right now knows who the Sweet Fix is. They followed me earlier today, and I was trying to figure out who that might have been. Ooh, man, that's some good loot. All right, let's get a summon. Now that we're in the final room. But I think this is like our 6th or 7th Oblivion Gate, so we're kind of cruising pretty well now. It was looking a little sketchy there for a minute, but I mean, if we can just punch this dude to death like this, you know, we're chilling. We're in a good spot. Ooh. Alright, another Oblivion Gate down. I think the sigil stones are used for enchanting, but I don't know yet because we haven't really used them yet, so. Not I. Oh, I heard that there's a Minecraft server going on now. Maybe we could check that out today or something. That sounds like that's pretty fun too. I closed the Oblivion Gate outside of Shadenhall. I should speak to the Count about sending aid to Bruma now that Shadenhall is no longer directly threatened. Tight. Easy clap. I should take his signet ring from his body to the Count. Yeah. Shadenhall, there we go. We got the ring from the sun. We'll go give it to the Count and get him to send his forces to Bruma, and then on to the next city in Oblivion Gate we go. Knocking them down one by one. I'm curious how much longer this main quest line is. I mean, we're not very far into it, but I don't know. It seems like Bruma might be like almost like a culmination point for like the Oblivion assaults, so. But I have no idea. I've never played through the campaign entirely before, so I'm kind of doing this blind at the moment. Which is exciting. I'm kind of glad that this is like all new and fresh to me. Okay, so why is he in there? Can he come out?
Look at the muscles on you.
Yeah, tell me more. Alright, let's just wait until the morning. He's probably in bed or something. Oblivion's very strict about like NPCs having like normal people hours. There we go.
Anytime now.
Yeah, I agree. There we go.
You look like a bright one.
Please, although I'm concerned about the safe return of my son and the closing of the gate, please see Amynas Gregory for all of the details.
Your son's dead, buddy.
Looming, I must be free.
Oh, come on. What? Really? We gotta talk to your little steward?
How do you do?
What the hell's the point?
Please, with a possible... Please, although I'm concerned about the safe return with...
Amynas Gregory? Why can't I just talk to you? Oh, brother. Well, where is this guy? Not in here, I guess. That's not Amanus.
Yes?
Not you.
Good to see you.
Hey, what do you want? Goodbye.
Why would it... I must have missed something in this
Please,
quest.
Although I'm concerned about the safe return of my son, with a possible attack loop.
Hello. 11 of the morning watch and all's well. What are you looking? You too.
What the heck? I should take a signet ring from his body to the Count of Cyrodiil. As what am I supposed to do? Wear it? Here's your son's ring.
Please, with a pop.
I don't understand what to do here.
Yes?
Because one quest marker is just telling me to go back to the Oblivion Gate, which is destroyed and no longer exists. And the other quest marker is telling me to go talk to the Count. But then the Count just tells me to piss off, so... I'm gonna look it up. Okay, Mehrunes Gregory. Okay, he just walks around the town, so we just gotta find him walking around.
Greetings to you.
He's in a...
I'm here to relieve you. My feet are killing me. Greetings, Orc.
Cyrodiil guard. Cyrodiil guard. Okay, so... I think we just have to find him walking around town, apparently. Oh. He's at the Oblivion Gate. My bad. You know, I think I would be able to just skip him and tell the Count that his son is dead. But instead I have to tell the guard. Okay. So let's go tell the guard that the Count's son is dead. And then... Timriel, the gate has been destroyed. I should report my actions to Mehrunes Gregory as soon as possible. Okay, so that just didn't load the first time when we finished the gate.
You've done it. But what of Farwill? Then it's a sad day in Cyrodiil. The knights were boastful louts, but they didn't deserve to be killed. I'll stay here and do a final sweep of the area. You're to report to the Count directly, as he wishes to speak with you.
He didn't wish to speak to me 2 minutes ago.
Count Indoris is waiting.
Good old Oblivion. That's alright, though. At least we solved it. At least we didn't get hard stuck, like some quests have done for people. Was watching another viewer stream the other day, Sinoke, and
How do you do?
he got to a point in a quest there was nothing he could do. He had to load a save from like an hour and a half ago. Thundercalves. Evening, everyone. Hey, Thundercalves. Glad to see you.
I'm pleased to finally meet the savior of Cyrodiil. And although the death of Farwill saddens me, I know you did the best you could. I realize he was trying at times, and he spoke before he thought, but he was still my son, and I adored him greatly. I'm sure he was difficult to travel with, and I respect your patience. Whereas others would have left him to die, I'm sure you fought at his side. Your actions are duly noted, and your reward will be in gold.
Cool. He sounds very, like, neutral for having his son just died.
I thank you for your sympathy. You're truly a noble individual. Were you able to retrieve anything from him before Oblivion took him?
His ring and necklace.
Thank you. You are truly worthy of all the praise being given to you. I salute you. I'll keep the ring as a reminder of... On second thought, you keep it. You were the last to travel with him, and I feel you deserve it as a memento of your achievement. I won't take no for an answer. I want you to keep it. I thank you on behalf of all the citizens of Cyrodiil. May Arche guide you.
This guy just like wanted nothing to do with his son. I'll close an Oblivion gate and you give me 300 gold? Cheap bastard.
I will not forget your service to Cyrodiil. Closing the Oblivion gate outside the city was a daring feat. I do not blame you for my son's death. He brought that upon himself, as hard as it is for a father to admit. Since the immediate threat to Cyrodiil is now eliminated, I will grant your request and send reinforcements to Bruma.
Man, little Thunderette was pitching tonight and had 3 strikeouts in 1 inning of a pitch. That's crazy. She's just a natural-born little sports prodigy. Just plays every sport. That's so funny, you know, because I'm built like an athlete. Like, I'm tall and I've got like an athletic build and everything, but sports, I am terrible. I suck at sports. Best he can do as a pitcher. Yeah, that's literally perfect, right? All right. I wanted to see, how does that look? Does that look better? I noticed it gets a little darker towards the evening, so yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. I think we might keep the light on. We don't get the blue from the LED lights, but I think that kind of lightens it up in here a little bit, it looks like, so this should be better. It's just kind of, it gets a little gloomy once the sun begins to set. I need to get some more lighting in here. That's my next goal, eventually. I'm saving up a little bit of extra cash, and I'll get like a light so I can get some good lighting in here. All right, so it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more towns to speak to about sending help to Bruma. I'm kind of curious what Kavash is going to say since we've already saved them from an Oblivion gate, so I think I'm going to try that one next. I doubt they're going to be like, oh, we got a new Oblivion gate. Can you destroy that one first? Only the women in our family are good at athletic stuff. It's super weird. Yeah, it's very true. The women are the athletes and the men are just kind of... Honestly, I feel like the men in our family are just kind of like the dorks, like, you know, you and me. Lighting looks much better than last stream, but I think lights were out. Yeah, last stream was on Sunday, so that was a lot later in the evening too, so it was a lot darker. And I've got a tiny lamp next to me, and I've got some like RGB lighting around the room, but I just don't think this lamp next to me is enough, so we'll just keep the light on from now on. So that's good to know. I appreciate you guys' feedback. Thank you. I want to make sure that you're getting a good experience. We're here to look good. Yeah, we do a good job at that.
What is it, citizen?
That's where we're athletes in, is, you know, being attractive and handsome. Or something like that. Man, this place still looks terrible. So I gotta go talk to these guys so they can send help. But it looks like they need help themselves. I mean, what can they do? Their entire city is destroyed. Exactly. I mean, yeah, you know. There's competitions for beauty. We're like Mr. America or something.
It's my pleasure. Please, continue. I have few enough men to spare, but you have more than earned our help. I will send what aid I can. Bruma must not share the fate of our city.
Tight.
Take care.
I had a feeling that's how this was going to go. We saved Kvatch already, so I was kind of expecting a, oh yeah, you've already helped us. Here you go. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm kind of curious now. I want to try the... I kind of said I wanted to save the Imperial City for last, but I have a feeling it's going to be different from the rest of the smaller towns, so now I kind of want to see what they ask. Because I'd be surprised if the Imperial City just mentioned that they had an Oblivion Gate. We carry all the good genes. It would be unfair if they were able to use them too. Nah.
All visitors to the... From the Blades, did you say? Joffrey sent you? What's this about? Quickly now.
Aid for Bruma, please.
This is terrible news. Under normal circumstances, I would dispatch a legion or two to Bruma immediately. But the circumstances are not normal.
Oh boy, here we go.
I've been pleading for troops for Cyrodiil for weeks, but the generals assure me that the entire Imperial army is already fully committed. Besides, I'd have a full-scale political crisis on my hands if I tried to pull any troops out of the provinces. I'm sorry, but the cities of Cyrodiil will have to fend for themselves for the time being.
Dang.
Please excuse me. I have things...
That's kind of... Yeah, the Imperial army is too busy fighting the Nords up in Skyrim. Sorry, I derailed things. So we killing gates? There's nothing wrong about talking about handsome men. I wouldn't call that a derailing. If anything, it might be quite the opposite of a derailing. Yeah, we are, we finished the Shivering Isles last stream, and we've made some huge progress since we've started this stream. Currently, we are, so Bruma up here is apparently going to be attacked by another Oblivion Gate. So we're making our way to all the provinces within the region and asking for support from the troops. And generally what this boils down to is the provinces, oh no, there's an Oblivion Gate, we need your help first, and then we'll send troops. And so we've just been kind of knocking out pegs on the map, saving the provinces, and getting troops sent out to Bruma so that they can defend themselves against the Oblivion attack. And like I was saying earlier, I think this is going to kind of culminate in, like, again, I don't know how long this campaign is. I'm guessing it's kind of short because Oblivion. Wait, what the hell's going on?
How are you?
Sorry, chat. I was so focused on what I was talking about. Didn't realize that there was just an assassin waiting in the room.
Does excellent work.
Totally lost my train of thought. That actually derailed me that time.
Regulus Terentius, Count Bravil. I'm really rather busy, and I doubt that you have anything to say that I need to hear.
Aid for Bruma?
I wish I could help. I understand the need to help defend the heir to the throne. It is a duty we all share. But with an Oblivion Gate threatening...
There we go, Oblivion Gate.
I need all my soldiers here.
All right. Say no more. I know exactly what to do.
Hello.
More spies. Oh, you changed your name color. You changed it from red to blue, huh? Like to live life on the edge, do you? But I know you're busy, and I appreciate you tuning into the stream anyways. You know, it's pretty cool. It means a lot to me. I'm just trying to see what fits. I see you as like an orange guy. I had to take a shot in the dark. He's chromatic. Yeah, every time he sends a message, it changes colors. He's chromatic. That's funny. He's a shapeshifter. He's a skinwalker. Man, those cookies were good, but they kind of made me tired. I'm having like a sugar crash now. like to try and keep my window open, but the neighbors are always out in the backyard. I don't want to disturb them with my stream. They just hear me talking about random things to myself, like saying chromatic and skinwalker, and they're like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? I do what I want. That shade of orange is so close to that shade of red, it's almost hard to tell if they're different or if they're like exactly the same color. Alright, here we go. That guy is really strong. Let's get some summons, shall we? Dodge that lightning bolt. Get some heals. Let's try and disarm him. Oh, we did. We disarmed him. Got him. Oh, there we go. Another disarm. Huge, dude. When that disarm hits... Oh! I almost punched my summon. Oblivion's Caress. Man, these guys have such good loot on them. Everything's super light and it's worth a ton of money. The first orange is called chocolate. False advertising, if you ask me. Yeah, why would you call it orange chocolate? Game was like, ask and you shall receive. Yeah, I know. No kidding. That doesn't make sense though. Why would you call an orange colored chocolate? That's a little... Man, we had a lot of big announcements today though. We got the GTA trailer, which looks better than real life. I mean, my god. Got huge Destiny 2 announcements, which are crazy. We're gonna have like a full Star Wars themed Destiny expansion, which is absolutely wild to me. I know Helldivers 2 is about to announce a big update, and the literal words from the CEO were, "You'll shit your pants." So, you know, clearly they're pretty optimistic about what they're about to announce, because I think they're going to finally finish the Illuminate faction. That'd be fun. We could stream some Helldivers when that That's what I'm thinking. We'll stream Helldivers when that update comes out. Maybe take a break from this for a stream or two. Because all my stuff is maxed on Helldivers, so I'm definitely ready to kind of, you know, grind for something else in that game. Definitely want to stream some Destiny 2. I have all these potions and not a single one is healing. That's crazy. Man, there was something else today. Oh, the new Sleep Token album comes out in like 3 days. So this is all very exciting for me. GTA 6, Destiny 2, Helldivers 2, and Sleep Token. Like a bunch of huge things coming out recently, so yeah, I'm stoked. Very excited. Alright, we can do it. Just focus him down. Oh! Okay, one big punch, ready? That was cool. That was like perfect. And we had this healing fountain right next to us this entire time. I was totally oblivious to. Authoritarian democracy for the win? No, it's managed democracy. Remember, there's a difference. Even though I think they're inherently the same thing, pretty much. But yeah, man, I'm excited for the Helldivers update. That'll be big. Haven't played that game in a while. Just like I said, you know, I've got like everything maxed out, so there's not like a whole lot to play for other than just for fun, of course. But yeah, I'm excited to see more enemies, more gear, more upgrades, hopefully. So that'll be cool. I think it's going to come out the 13th, so we still got a week. A week from today, it looks like. Oh, Which that reminds me, speaking of next week, so Kiwi Pace and I are going to Texas for a wedding. Not this coming weekend, but next. And to get the time off of work, I had to work I'm off tomorrow, so regular stream tomorrow, regular stream on Sunday. I might do an extra one on Saturday. But I have to work the next 9 days after my day off tomorrow. So I unfortunately, like heartbreakingly, won't be able to stream on Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Like I said, I'll try to make up for it with a extra stream on Saturday. But, so no stream Tuesday or Wednesday. And then we're flying out to Texas, I think, Saturday? Either Friday or Saturday. So no stream Sunday either, because I'll be in Texas for the wedding. But we come back... let me double check my calendar. Yeah, we come back Monday, I believe. So, yeah, next week, unfortunately, no stream at all. Which really sucks. Bums me out. But, if I'm able to, like, get some extra time off of work or something, I'll let you guys know. Because I would definitely like to stream at least once that week. I mean, I guess... No, I can't, because I'll be in Texas. So yeah, that's the deal. Need a live rip of Pokemon cards also in the future. I could absolutely do that. I would love to see Costco get in some more Blooming Waters. Even though I know they never will because of the whole fiasco that ensued from that. But... Ooh, ouch. Yeah, because the Journey Together set's alright. It's not my favorite. Blooming Waters is, like in my opinion, probably one of the greatest sets ever. Just, you know, like having the OG 151, but like the art's modernized and beautiful. I'm still missing, because I wanted to collect all the SIRs of the water Pokemon. And I've got like... I think I'm just missing like the Wartortle and the Blastoise, because I've got like Poliwhirl, Psyduck, Squirtle, Horsey, I believe. So yeah, I think it's just the Wartortle and the Blastoise. There might be like one more that I'm forgetting, but you know, big water guy, so big about to die guy also. That's not my healing spell. Ooh, that made me think of another cool idea for stream. Some magic shenanigans. That could be cool, yeah. Maybe I could rip Pokemon and Magic cards. I'll just rip a pack from every card game. I'll do... Oh my god, that guy hits so hard. I'll rip a pack from Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic, Pokemon. One Piece, I know is pretty popular right now. God, there's so many card games out there. I can't even keep track anymore. But Pokemon cards is definitely a good idea. That'd be fun. I pulled the SIR Charizard from Blooming Waters, which is like, that's the chase card, so... I'm either very lucky or my luck is completely spent. And maybe we'll find out when I go to open another pack of Pokemon cards. Dude, this stupid thing keeps healing. I don't get it. And it's healed again. Like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna grab the Sigil Stone. It doesn't even really matter if we fight it anyways. At this point, it's just kind of irritating me that it just, like, full heals every time I take 2 steps away from it. Not in the mood. I ain't got time to play games. We're too busy playing games. Wait until you see the new set after Destined Rivals. Apparently 130 plus SIRs. That's a lot of SIRs for a set. That's crazy. Hopefully they're good though, because kind of like the double-edged sword of that is if you have so many SIRs, it kind of like dilutes the whole purpose, you know? Or you get a bunch of like trainer SIRs, which for me, that's just not my thing, you know? I don't like getting trainer SIRs. I know for some people that's cool, and they like to collect those too. I totally get it, but I'm just, you know, I'm not like, I'm about collecting the Pokemon, so. I closed the Oblivion Gate outside of Bravel. I should speak to the Count about sending aid to Bruma now that Bravel is no longer directly threatened. What's, so what is the next set after Journey Together? It's the Team Rocket set, isn't it? It's just a random horse, a bay horse. Baywatch? Bay horse? Because I remember people were thinking that like Shadow Pokemon or Dark Pokemon were going to come out next, but it seems like that wasn't the case.
Look at the muscles on you.
It's after Team Rockets, but I can't remember the name. Oh, wow. I don't think I've been caught up to date with the set after the Team Rocket set. Because I knew about Blooming Waters Journey Together and then the Team Rocket one, but I don't think I heard about the one after that. I don't know, man. If it's a good set, I'd be down to rip some of those packs.
Were you?
For sure.
It was you that closed that Oblivion Gate, wasn't it? That was a brave thing to do. Thank you for closing the Oblivion Gate that was threatening Breville. I will send my guard captain, Viera Laris, to Bruma's aid.
Oh, Destined Rivals? Is that the set?
I've sent Captain Laris to Bruma. She's... Goodbye.
I just looked it up really briefly while I was talking to him.
Yes?
It's another Team Rocket, but I can't remember the name. Yeah. Destined Rivals is the 10th expansion set for the Pokemon trading card game, part of the Scarlet and Violet series. Sorry. Oh no, I think our game crashed. Yeah, it did. All right, sorry, chat. Let me. Oh wait, hold on. We're back. We're good.
The attack will come.
Very cool. Oblivion just decided to resuscitate itself. I think it froze up a little bit because I was trying to find out what the next Pokemon set was after the Team Rocket set. I mean, if there's good water Pokemon, then yeah, I'm totally down to get some cards. I do kind of want to get that Magikarp from, I think it's like Paldea Evolved, right?
Evening.
Or Paldea, excuse me. I think that's how it's pronounced. Sorry for getting my Pokemon name wrong. Ooh, close to leveling up. While I wait, let's see if I can look at some of the cards. Looks like some of the Japanese cards are already out. And I think usually we just get the same ones, but in English.
Marius Caro, by grace of the Nine, Count Leowin. You are a stranger to me, but well met. Perhaps you would like to do a service for County Leowin. Leowyn is beset by enemies. The Empire does nothing to help us. Even before this crisis, I did not have enough men to patrol my borders. Now, Daedra are pouring out of an Oblivion Gate on our very doorstep. No, I don't have any men to spare. Bruma will have to look to its own defense. You too.
So, I took a quick glance at the Destined Rivals set, and it's the same kind of gripe that I have with the Journey Together set, is that the focus is on the Pokemon and the trainer, which I know is cool for a lot of people. You know, if that's what you like, you know, I'm not arguing that. That's awesome. It's just, it's not my thing, man. You know, I like having the focus on the Pokemon. So it looks like this is another set that I probably won't really care to miss out on. TBH. Some of the SIRs look cool. There's a SIR with, oh, there's two actually. There's Misty with her Psyduck, and then there's Misty with the Lapras. And those are both really pretty. But yeah, I don't know.
Greetings.
I think it's just hard because Blooming Waters wowed me so much that it's hard to top that for me, you know? But I'm pretty sure Blooming Waters is still like triple retail price, and I'm just, yeah, right, you could miss me with that. Oh, I didn't mean to take all. Oh well, whatever. Excuse me. Ooh, what do we got here? Cool, miss. See if we can get him with just spells. Nice. Alright, let's get a summon to take all the brunt of the damage, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Then I come in from behind. Yeah. There we go. Good stuff. That'll probably instantly kill me, so I guess we won't go that way. Looks like we might have to go underground to get across. If I had to take a wild guess. I think I'm gonna try and quick save, and then I'm gonna full heal and see if my jump is long enough to make it across. I feel like there's a chance, just as long as the lava doesn't like completely, absolutely immediately kill me. I'll keep a heal spell active too, so maybe we could heal it against it. Okay. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I thought the lava damage ticked a lot faster. I used to try and explore these areas completely, but I feel like most of the time I just get disappointed because the loot usually sucks. So I've just kind of opted to just go straight to the tower. And I'll be honest, I'm really excited to see how this game concludes. So that's also kind of incentivizing me. I just realized you're fighting unarmed. Yeah, it was a request one viewer had made when we were initially making the character, and it's just kind of stuck. That was one thing that I wanted to do to try to make this stream a little more interactive and fun, was take you know, feedback from the viewers and see like what they want me to try out. So our character is no weapons, no armor, except for like clothes and like goofy cosmetics. And then unarmed, and yeah, that's about it. I've got rings and a necklace that give me like some buffs, but mostly we just kind of choose things out of goofy aesthetic more than like practical purpose. Oh, my bad. Putting little ones to bed now. Great stream. Have a great night. Yeah, thanks for showing up. Have a good night. Appreciate your company. Doesn't seem too bad being unarmed. There's definitely some tough moments for sure. It's a very like volatile playstyle because our unarmed skill is high enough, so we do good damage. But also we have no armor, so we also take a lot of damage. So, you know, I could be like that right there. This is like a pretty minor enemy that almost killed me had I have like not paid attention and been careful. So it takes I've also like got the speed maxed up pretty high, so sometimes I can kind of walk out of range of some of the AI's attacks and do like a dodge. It's not the most effective with the way that Oblivion does like melee combat, but it's a build that, for the most part, as much of a meme build as it is, with like no real intention for like synergy, just kind of goofing around, it does all right, especially now that we're getting into some higher difficulty content. But yeah, it was just chat's idea to go with this, and we stuck with it, so this is where we're at. Some of the spells are really nice to have too. If I didn't have healing or like some ranged spells to kind of keep out of range of melee attacks, this would be pretty rough for sure. I do notice too, though, when we fight heavily armored enemies, we definitely don't do as much damage. Takes a little while to kill these guys. They're just so tanky. But there is an unarmed skill, so, you know, it's not like a completely useless build. We can at least level that up so our damage does increase with our fists. So that's good. There's also some perks that we get from doing unarmed. There's a really good one where if we make a power attack, it has a chance of disarming the opponent, and that almost renders them like completely useless because they have to pick up their weapon and re-equip it, and it actually takes them quite a while to do. So for a good couple of seconds, you know, we got like total free shots to take on them. Those clan fears are usually what pretty good at almost killing me, though. The flame Atronachs aren't really much of a problem. They just they're kind of there more than anything. Don't really do damage. Don't take it very well either. And the Jamora also don't do. I mean, this guy's kind of messing me up, but I was also started pretty low, so we're doing all right. A healing potion or a magicka potion right now would be pretty nice, though. Oh, there we go. We disarmed him. I think that disarm was what kind of saved that fight for us there. Dodge that spell. Just jump right over it. Didn't dodge that one, though. That one hurt. Oh, he fell. Well, he's dead. Alright. Let's go to the top. Let's dismantle another tower. Okay, I need to, first of all, dodge that spell, and I also need to I need some sort of Maybe we could, we'll go invisible and we'll just sneak our way to the sigil stone. Oh, okay, the invisibility is immediately gone. Super cool. I'm glad we just drank that for nothing. But I think we're fast enough. We could just, like, walk past all of this. Heal back up. There we go. Journeyman level restoration spells. Perfect. Huge. Oh my gosh. Run. Gosh, that guy could take me out in like 2 swings. Allies for Bruma. I closed the Oblivion Gate outside of Leyawiin. I should speak to the Count about sending aid to Bruma now that Leyawiin is no longer directly threatened. Tight. To Leyawiin we go. I think that leaves us with like 2 more castles to get. So we're on pretty good pace here.
What's this about?
Nothing I'd like to
Go
do.
talk to the Count.
I'm sure you have many pressing affairs. I won't keep you.
Good. Let's just get aid for the city.
With the Oblivion Gate near Leyawiin closed, I suppose the
Let's get some fresh air in
immediate
here.
threat is lessened. I will do as you ask. Let no one say Leyawiin did not do its part to uphold the Empire.
Sweet.
What is it now?
Well,
Ooh, we can level up too. Let's find an inn real quick.
Greetings.
Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, got an assassin.
Paradise awaits me.
Thingor's key, huh? Alright. We'll get out of this town first. Let's see, we got 1. I think we only have 2 more cities. Made some really good progress today. Cool. We'll go to Skingrad next. Knock these last 2 out. Man, it got hot in here all of a sudden. I'm cooking.
Yes?
Yes. Okay, wait a couple hours. We always manage to fast travel just right in time when they're typically asleep.
Well met.
Greetings to you.
Maybe we were looking at the wrong door? Oh yeah, here we go. Duh. You're working on making your profile pics right now? Are they going to be of you, or are you doing like a logo design?
What is it? Go ahead. What's going on with you? I saw some mud crabs by the water.
If you've got the stones for it.
Is that so? I avoid those things whenever I can. Leave me alone.
Okay, so this is not where I want to be. Excuse me, chat. Getting a little sleepy. Okay, so this is the door. I'm going to do a very basic one to start out, just text mostly. Yeah, that's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. For my logo currently, it's just like a T in my font with the color, but you know, eventually at some point I would like to design like a more like an icon, but you know, when the time comes. Kiwi paste, very exciting. It'll be cool to see how RuneScape has changed since I played it like 15 years ago. Has old school RuneScape changed at all? Isn't it just like the same exact game all these years?
Good to see. I am Milona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality to strangers. I would like to send help to Bruma, but I cannot risk weakening Anvil's defenses with that Oblivion Gate. Farewell.
Alright. Same thing. Destroy the Oblivion Gate. Not at all. Totally different now. Got it. I thought that was the whole point of old school, was that they kept it. I mean, I imagine they would have continued to add content to it, but I thought the core gameplay was maintained. Much more mechanics and skill expression involved now. Gotcha. I guess that probably came with all like the rating and stuff, right? Like that end game content that MMOs typically implement for like the max level players. Because there's only so much gear you can grind for until it just becomes about like raw skill, right? Oh, excuse me again. Oh. Yeah, I think I just got sniped. It still feels very old school, but innovative mechanics and boss design in the scope of OSSRS. It used to be Tank and Spank exclusively. Tank and Spank, yep. Just stand there and mash the same 3 keybinds. So EP. I am admittedly getting pretty EP. I'm a very EP boy. But I got 20 more minutes on my stream schedule, so I'm gonna persevere. I owe that to you guys, damn it. I am indebted to you. But yeah, I'm ready to... Oh man, but there's so much to do tonight. Akbob could stream, Claw could stream. We could have party games, we could watch The Hangover, finish that. God damn it, Cap, I'm a streamer, not an immortal. Why not both? Yeah, I'm a streamer, but I'm also an EP boy. The EPiest of boys. See, you guys get it. We got a bunch of EP boys and girls in chat. Oh, no. Oh my god. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Oh. Dude, chill out, man. Oh my god. Oh no, they're gonna kill me. Come on. Oh. What is this never-ending hellscape? Come on. Let me up. Let me in. Let me in. Oh. Did you guys see that? That was crazy. I just like dodged a bunch of spells and climbed over a wall. That was kind of sick. That was like as intense of Oblivion gameplay you can get. Gosh, so busy. It's Oblivion. Parkour, yeah. We pulled off some sick parkour there. That was pretty intense. Like, as intense as a, like, what is this game, like 20 years old can get? That was pretty intense. Yeah, I'm a #1 player in Oblivion. I'm kind of the shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sick. Alright, to the rending halls we go, I guess. Watching you practically fly up vertical surfaces very much Bethesda. I think it's because my speed is so high that, like, I can just kind of scale any surface that I want. I think another very Bethesda thing is I think these are the same guys that have been following me this entire time. Even though they were way behind me outside. Well, I need to summon something. I'm gonna die. Disarm. Okay, we disarmed him. Mess him up. There's another one? Brother, give me a break. See that guy try to like sneakily side spell me. This is some high octane Oblivion gameplay, if I've ever seen it. You're speaking to Duke of Chaos. Yeah, actually you're speaking to the Duke of Chaos, okay? Widowy? Boom. Suck it, little nerd. Yeah, actually, I'm called Gingi'Vitis. Alright, gotta drop something. We could probably get rid of the buckled boots. That doesn't sound too important. Oh, or this all this chainmail garbage. Oh, this is that time when we accidentally looted that guard. We're guards. Yeah, we're guards. Mithril shield. What? That guy just got destroyed. Didn't we have a necklace? Where'd our necklace go? Did you guys realize that? Did I sell that necklace? What did I do with that? That sucks. Shoot. I didn't realize we lost the necklace. Unless that was like a Shivering Isles exclusive necklace. I thought it was the God of Madness. The left-right juke and sprint was so smooth. I think that's been my favorite thing to witness in this game is your ability to bob and weave large groups of enemies and manage to avoid hits. I think sometimes that's kind of the strat, is we literally just run away. I mean, because literally I could run through this entire tower. You know? I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Watch me. I don't even care. I'll just run through the whole tower. Screw it. I won't even kill anything. See it, nerds. I think if I was really trying perfectly hard, I could probably dodge like every single attack, but oh, see that? Dodge from behind. I had like a gent or something. Maybe that's our build, is we just run through the entire game without ever actually engaging in any combat. It reminds me of Cartman avoiding the vaccines. With the pig squealing and he's scurrying all over everyone. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And just like that, Oblivion Tower completed. I don't even have to fight anything. Just run around. Because we so fast. Easy peasy. Oh man. Oh, so EP. But I'm gonna power through till 9 p.m. I will not falter. It's like when you're doing a plank at the gym. I closed the Oblivion Gate outside of Anvil. I should speak to the Countess about sending aid to Bruma now that Anvil is no longer directly threatened. It's like doing a plank at the gym. And you do a plank for like a minute. It's like the longest minute of your life.
Hello there. It's you. Hi.
I didn't sound too excited to see me. It's you. Hi. Planking is deadly. Yeah, man, that stuff will tear you up. Planks are, I think, like one of the greatest ab workouts. Because that, like, you know, it won't instantly shred you, like no workout will make you instantly shredded, but it's just so good at working like your core and your obliques. You know, it just like hits everything.
What is it? You sure gave those damn Daedra what for? I've heard that you've closed the Oblivion Gate with Anvil's sake.
Right.
Farewell.
All right, chat. We've only got one more castle to save from an Oblivion Gate. And then we've saved all the cities except for Bruma, you know, because that's what we're sending aid for. So I think now what I'll do though is we'll go level up. We'll go clear our inventory, have a fresh inventory for next stream, and we should be good. I'm kind of bummed about that necklace because that was actually a pretty good necklace, and I don't know what I did with it. But I was also thinking, I think it's the Mages Guild as like one of the best necklaces in the game. So I was kind of thinking about like sidetracking from the main quest line for a little bit. potentially, and doing the Mages Guild and maybe the Thieves Guild, because the Thieves Guild also has like one of the best rings, but you have to be like level 20 to get the max stats, so we'll see. I forgot I gotta rent a bed first. Throw in different versions and you can hit so many specific spots. Yeah. That workouts are killer.
Welcome, friend. Why, excellent. Take care.
All right, let's go level up. I think our punches are getting pretty consistently good. I kind of want to level speed, and then I think luck, of course. Always level luck. Oh, did you see that? The air grows. I forgot what I said. Here, let's level up real quick. So I think we just triggered something when we went to bed. I want to get my mana up, so we'll do intelligence.
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer.
Who did I murder?
That's good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose.
This must be the Dark Brotherhood. I don't remember murdering anybody. Gasp. Who are you?
I am Lucian LeChance, a speaker for the Dark Brotherhood, and you are a killer, taker of life, a harvester of souls. Your work, your deathcraft, pleases the Night Mother, and so I come to you with an offering, an opportunity to join our rather unique family. Then heed my words, for I will not repeat them. On the green road to the north of Breville lies the Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete.
Sure, why not?
Do this, and the next time you sleep in a location I deem secure, I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family.
Rufio will die by my hand.
Excellent. Now please, accept this token. Now, I bid you...
Tight. I don't know who we killed, but apparently we murdered somebody, and now we got invited to the Dark Brotherhood. So,
What's going on with you?
you know, Gingi'Vitis is moving up in the world. Great name for an inn. Nothing bad happens there. Exactly. It's not ominous in any way whatsoever. Alright, guys. It's 9 p.m. I'm a little EP, like we joked about. I think I'm gonna call this stream there, but Claw96 in the chat and PackBob Buildman had also mentioned streaming after this. PackBob's recommended on my channel. I'll recommend Claw96 so you can watch their streams from my profile. If you're new to the chat and you're kind of hanging out and feeling the vibes, a follow would be greatly appreciated. It is a huge help. So, but yeah, as always, thank you guys for joining. I hope you all have a good night, and until next time, catch you later.